Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, we're on the way. India cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And here's Suarez.
That was lovely, that.
It's Luis Suarez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! And they've got a throw. Alexander-Arnold. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Mbappe just eases him off the ball. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team...
Oh, shooting chance! We have liftoff to a higher level, ignited by this most high caliber of players. The lightness, oh, what has happened here? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them, 1-0 the score. Mbappe. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Koundé.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Del Piero!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Ribery. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
If they want to counter it, they could do with more speed.
Has a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
And a quick reminder,
yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
India come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Number 10, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 20, Mohamed Salah. Number 13, Ronaldinho. Number 9, Hamel.
Ronaldinho. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's picked his way through. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ribéry, and his real chance! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And the header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
India with the corner, they're first. India with another corner. India have their second corner now. And another try! And now they can spring out of defence. He's played him through. Palmer clips it so gently. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. He's got away. Chiesa! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Out to the left it goes. Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. That's good play. Now the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
And he's managed to get rid. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Chiesa. He is Chiesa! It's a really well-measured ball. Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
India showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Ronaldinho does well to stand firm and skims one in.
For a draw here. Oh, they're still.
Never. Of seeing the that's the something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the week. Well, little question, but this is the box office
Hello,
game at this
everybody,
level
and
today.
welcome to
Thank you for
today's
joining
match.
us. You've made a very good choice.
Everyone,
There's
please
so
welcome
much
the two
resting on the game.
sides.
It should be a cracker. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. India cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And here's a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
India with their first corner, the first in the side actually.
Good. Much.
Palmer. That is and just oh, that's all thing. Call it. Played it. Boy. Forces. It is another glorious moment for a man at his most glorious. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball. Amazing.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He is through here! Oh, it's Son Heung-min. And he'll shoot here! No, he's missed it.
Son Heung-min knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of...
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Bui. It's an inviting looking ball, that. There's the whistle for half-time. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
India head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break.
Number 10,
And if you're just back from... He's had a hit!
21.
That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared without hesitation. India have the chance to go the other way. Palmer. Vinicius Junior. Palmer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Costa Curta. India are still that goal to the good. Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. Ronaldinho, he's tried one! That's not going far.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Chiesa. Chiesa going full tilt down the left. Looks for the finish. It is a fantastic goal. About as smooth as it gets. And with that goal comes comfort. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Substitution to make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Skims one in. Messi and Messi! That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior threads one in. Ronaldo finds himself offside. Chiesa. He's got a side of goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Chiesa should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Good ball. target. There. Nice. And beautiful.
He's on most of his peers.
A case now. Pressure just off it. It has enough. Away. India take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It's Luis Suarez! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Shapes to shoot! Madrid are looking to go forward now. And here's Suarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Edinson Cavani. He's a top-class finisher, Peter. There's no doubt about that. But it's his clever movement off the ball that gives him the chances to get his finishes away in the first place. He's a big physical presence too, so I'd expect him to make a big attacking contribution no matter what his team's tactics are today.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Chance to finish. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alvarez is looking to set free a runner. Out to the right. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Foden. Tierney tries to clear. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Van Dijk. And it's Puyol. Foden is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Nicely aimed pass. Son Heung-min. It's a mighty effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Alvarez. Dani Olmo. Haaland! Haaland! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now that's well seen too. Tonali. Alvarez. Ceballos. Del Piero. Now Gilberto Silva. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Suarez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to.
And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see...
Great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Del Piero wins the duel this time.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a really well-measured ball. Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tierney can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
71,649.
Fermin kept his eye on it, and he's there. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi. Tierney. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Dani Olmo. Cavani. Shapes to shoot. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and It could well be revisited, this.
And it's Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Del Piero with the short one. Now the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
That has been knocked clear.
India showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Haaland. Real chance! Danger averted for now. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's had a shot! It's a goal! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Number 20, Erling Haaland.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid making another change here. So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Luis Suarez. And he's in on goal. He has found the way through. And it's hoisted clear.
India need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And it's Lewandowski. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And no, that was never going to make it. Tonali. Haaland. Now this could be a chance. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable sometimes. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already... It's Luis Suarez! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer.
Corinthians finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
18, Luis
And again,
Suarez.
they're pressing effectively.
Now it's Batistuta. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Del Piero. Del Piero charging forward. He's gone for goal! Come loose it. Oh, it's been napped. A finish. And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in. And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he? The goalkeeper's blows there. What great defense.
Power would hit. Del Piero!
It's just say simple.
It's undone. And it's easy. Either he's come off best.
It's a real sense like has to be spot on.
Progress. Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Phil Foden.
India find a position of real strength now. And here's Batistuta. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Del Piero. That's a lovely, neat pass. Foden puts his foot on the gas. Has a shot! Alexander-Arnold can get it clear. India heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He's got away. Great ball, and can he finish? No, he's missed it.
Alexander-Arnold reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
Costa Curta. He was certain to score. It is an
Minutes has been indicated.
It come to nothing.
For half-time. So you hear that utterly shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Picked out brilliantly. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Chiesa. He's tried one! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Very nicely done. He's picked his way through, and he's heaved it away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice ball, and he's in here. Rummenigge! Great football, shot and save. last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ronaldinho. Hits one! Oh, taken with style! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
India are having a ball here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mohammed. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much...
He's got the shot away! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
And he's let fly! Quick to recover this. Oh, terrific save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
India have their second corner now. He's scored! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Chiesa really added the width there thanks to his willing...
He's having a go! Brought out the best in the keeper.
India were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out. Shapes to shoot! No, that's just wide.
Substitution for Corinthians. Number 10, Messi.
Corinthians are making a change now.
Alexander Arnold. Coming on the field, number 9, Ribery.
Diogo
Number
Costa with the
23,
clearance.
Jules Koundé. 6 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Chiesa. And that will be it. India, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Mbappe. And he's on his way! Oh, what has happened here? Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of... Can he finish? They've scored! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Mbappe. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Messi! And it's been taken short. Vinicius Junior! And he's there to get it away. Foden. Vinicius Junior has a goal! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was a given. He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Messi. Messi! He scores! And they're back in front. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be...
Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And he's managed to get rid. Oh, what a mistake! And it's Kane. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's onside. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Vinicius Junior. It's loose. Oh, and one more try! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And it's half-time here. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Presentation featuring our
terrific
guest
half,
performers
4
today.
goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitutions taking place.
So once again, we're underway. Messi, Nakamura, love, can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Akanji tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Neymar. And it's Iniesta. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Goes in for the header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Egypt have the chance to go the other way. He's gone away. Kane! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bastoni. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
550.
And it's Iniesta. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Foden could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Iniesta bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi. And no, he's seen through all of that. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's in on goal. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! And they get themselves in front! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
It's Neymar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Egypt are looking to go forward now. Nakamura. He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 15, Joshua Kimmich. Number 17,
And it's Nakamura.
Conte.
Nakamura! He scored! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
There's the hit! And it's in! Right back in the game! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the ball's come loose here.
Harry Kane! Substitution for Egypt. Number 18, Phil Foden. Coming on the field is number 14.
Oh, such a clever touch. In with the challenge.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Been indicated.
Neuer is there to clear. Oh, and he's through the middle. Firmine, and he's had it nicked away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ribery. Lovely feet. Kane! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Scholes deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. White. And here's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Raya can claim that. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This man, Rudiger's, going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
OK, interesting. Griezmann. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Neymar. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's delightful. It's a mighty effort! And he's straight offside. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's picked his way through. Messi! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's picked out the run. Big chance! One-on-one! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
James. De Bruyne. Salah. And they're on him in a flash.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Hernandez. And it's Griezmann. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that's well spotted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bastoni. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with
Griezmann! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Hernandez. Now it's Griezmann. Cleared without complication.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mohamed Salah is firing after that one. Now it's Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne!
The attendance for this
Well,
match
it's good stuff.
was
This is better.
72,306.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help.
There's the shot! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
De Bruyne, that's really well manoeuvred. De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mohamed Salah couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
42, Griezmann. Coming on the field. Number 14.
Ribery.
Zico.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Messi. Substitution
Floats it
in
up and
progress.
over. De Bruyne. Zico. Now James. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Has a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 11. Cristiano
Portugal
Ronaldo.
making consecutive changes
Coming
here.
on the field
I think you have to admire his
number
willingness to keep
17,
plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Rudiger gets over and intercepts. And here's Zico. Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Drogba charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's managed to get free. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Legends, title winner, in some sense a trendsetter. Claude Makélélé was certainly all of those things. In his first season in English football, his team won the league with what was back then a record number of wins, fewest goals conceded, and most clean sheets.
I was just delighted he managed to get the goal he so deserved, Peter, the week after the title was decided. He certainly made the home crowd wait, as it was pretty much the last kick of the game.
He actually missed from the spot, didn't he?
Yeah, but he was able to find the rebound and bury it in the back of the net. You know, after all he did for the club, surely he deserved that little bit of luck.
Of course he did. White, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is good alertness.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Hernandez is charging up on the overlap. Yamal, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got away. Yamal shapes to shoot! They've scored! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He is just correct. Yamal! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Ribery. And it's Scholes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There will be 1 minute
That
added
defending
time.
is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we are already promptly back underway. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Roberto Carlos. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had...
And now the hit!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel.
He's having a go! And he's there to get it away.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
And the pass is intercepted. Scholes. Makaleli. Now White. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rafinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruben Dias. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the shot! And it's there! And surely that settles it!
After 74
And that was as close to certain as can be.
17.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all...
And he's had a hit!
Rafinha.
What a hit! The save was firm.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Adam Maricic. Number 6.
Cafu can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Real chance here, Valverde! Great football, shot and save.
Valverde knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Maricic. Ribéry. He is through here. Ribéry. Nice control. And Ribéry! And it's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was a
Big header!
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That's just wide.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for them. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours. Iniesta! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Santos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Neymar. Pavard. Hernandez. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Iniesta. Pavard defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Neymar. Crossed into the middle. Yamal. Roberto Carlos. Palmer does well to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Drogba. Spread out to the left. A good play on the left-hand side here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Scholes. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Iniesta. Just eases him off the ball. Ricky Puig did just about enough to come out on top there. It's Scholes! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! About as smooth as it gets! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He has given that the lot. Bam!
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Neymar looks to get on the end of this. Iniesta. Iniesta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Palmer stood up well to him there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Roberto Carlos can get it clear. Whatever he had in mind, that he's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Keeper's dealt with that. And he's heaved it away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Makaleli. Iniesta. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Decent progress down the left. Oh, nice touch. And the keeper beats it away. shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
That's headed upfield. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, played right into his path. Drogba. And it's Messi. That's been cut out, well played. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time.
The attendance for this match
Neymar.
was 71,000.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yamal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Ronaldo running with the ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's got away. Hernandez. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? And here's Neymar. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Neymar. Oh, look at this. Can he finish? They are rampant. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's going to be disappointed with that. He has found the way through. Messi. That is good strength. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution in progress.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
That's the throw. He intercepts the throw. That's well read. Makaleli. Koulibaly. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Closing in on goal. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Ribery. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This not was simple. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal! And that would have been some goal.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Oh, that's fabulous. In comes the cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. He's found some space. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path. Barcola, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got...
It's Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Owen. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, really good feet.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Roberto Carlos. And Iniesta. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Palmer. That is lovely from Yamal! Bayern Munich looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number.
And the shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos, Neymar. And the ball's a good one. Yamal! Goal! They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So your views on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we are back underway. He has found the way through. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. And Owen! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
Up for a header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Palmer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yamal, and there's his chance to lead the counter. 60 minutes played. Bayern Munich needed that. They really... There's the hit! And the... Oh, he's been caught napping! Owen gets flagged offside.
Substitution in progress.
Shifted upfield, and he's found a way past. Can he finish? Goal! Bayern Munich! And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Minutes is number 11, Michael Owen.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's away. He's in here. He's got the shot away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great defending, strong and determined. He's picked his way through. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Iniesta.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's through here. Big chance! And yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Number 20.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar purring through the... Real chance! And it's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's tidy. Messi. Now it's... And the finish! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bayern Munich could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Nielsen.
There's very little doubt, Peter, as to where the key supply route in this setup is going to be from.
Of course, it's got to be Nielsen, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, very much the quintessential Brazilian winger of vintage mould, I would say, and I'm sure he'll prove very productive.
And he's got so much pace, hasn't he, and all of those tricks.
The fact that he can play on both wings as well is a really important factor.
Adams. Nielsen. He's had it taken off him. But it's Ronaldinho. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Neymar. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers.
And Owen! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Owen has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Belletti. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Owen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now there's a fine ball. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Schneider. And it's Gerrard. Koundé. Now Gilberto Silva. Schneider. And it's Owen. Very nicely done. Schneider, either side giving way, it has been tight. Now it's Messi. And here's Owen. Nielsen. Pedri. Ronaldinho. Owen. And he's running for Owen! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. India failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. Some first half thoughts?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And here's Neymar. Belletti. Too much on that, it's gone out. Costa Curta. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Owen. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Messi. And here's Owen. Now it's Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now that is commitment to the cause. Schneider plays it short. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
The attendance for this
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Owen, and Owen! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
India are looking to go forward now. Koundé. Ronaldinho. Now Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Neymar. And here's Batistuta. He's onside. And that's been well dealt with. Schneider. Koundé. Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Cleared without hesitation. Ronaldinho! Oh, he's been caught napping.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Owen stood his ground strongly. There's the delivery. Cleared away. And the counter is on. Belletti. And it's Conte. Neymar.
2 added minutes.
You
has been
wonder
indicated.
if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might. India take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Messi. He might be in here! Now it's Owen. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Inzaghi.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like...
Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. He gets big! He's delivered all right! Straight header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival.
Del Piero, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he was quick to react. Schneider. Half an hour played now. Now there... And Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Saliba. Koundé, Saliba, Schneider, and it's Ronaldinho.
India certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's got the shot away! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Schneider goes short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Schneider plays it short. Iniesta deals with that comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Tomori.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gerrard. It's Schneider. And here's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. options. And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Messi. Up for a header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Our hand actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
550.
Cedric, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Schneider! It's wide, but only just.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Tomori. Torres. Now Costa Curta. Torres. Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Filippo Inzaghi. And the shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very...
It's Gerrard! Arhan. And it's Iniesta. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's the shot!
India are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Koundé carries the ball down the right. It's a mighty effort! Cleared without complication. Gilberto Silva. Schneider. Schneider! He's done very well to get to that.
Schneider clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And time is up. India perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that...